What is going on, everybody? How are we doing today? It's your boys with another episode of the Shots Fired the Sports Podcast. Got exciting news for you guys. We got TB12 back in the building. How to rep the jersey. Got Russell Wilson in Denver. We're your hosts. I'm Jonathan Romero.
I'm Manny Herrera. And like he said, we got a lot of crazy news this week. It's been pretty busy all across the sports landscape.
A lot of stuff to say.
What else do we got for the people, John?
Definitely got some NFL free agent stuff. How about the NBA? Everyone's getting 60 pieces, 50 pieces, 40 pieces. Definitely getting buckets around the league. MLB is back for all the baseball lovers out there. Calvin Ridley was suspended 1 year for betting. It's not too good. Packers extend Rodgers, franchise tag Adams. Greg Popovich.
All-time wins leader.
Let's dive on into it, man.
Let's do it. Well, we'll start out with the NFL free agency. It's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, what do you think of the Russell Wilson to Denver?
Well, it's about time.
Obviously,
we got a quarterback.
Yep. Repping the team.
We're excited about it. Yeah, I have to. You already know what's up. Have to rep it. I'm not saying we're going to win our division, but, we're definitely going to get into the playoffs. Our division's probably the best in the league right now. There's
definitely some great quarterbacks there.
Russell got traded, and then the dominoes just started to fall. Khalil Mack got traded from Chicago to the Chargers.
J.C. Jackson.
Your Patriots lost J.C. Jackson. That's a bummer for you. He's a good player. That's a big deal.
He proved himself this year.
They got Bosa, Khalil Mack, and J.C. Jackson.
Look out for the Chargers next year.
They might be the best.
If Herbert improving that powerful offense. Yeah, your guys' division's going to be a good one to watch.
They might be the team to beat. They might be the most talented, but Kansas City's still there, and then, Mahomes, of course, the Raiders. But, it's going to be tough. But I'm glad we got a quarterback. We didn't lose any of our offensive stars, any of our wide receivers. We lost a tight end, but that's okay. We got another one, Albert O, so he's pretty good. So, I'm pretty excited about that. And then
nice.
Jacksonville's been making some good moves. Who else? Who else has been traded?
We talked about Khalil Mack.
Carson Wentz went to
the Commanders.
The Washington Commanders
team this year.
How do you feel about the name? You like that name?
I think it's I don't mind it. Yeah.
I don't know if I like it.
It's better than like any other name you could choose without offending everybody.
Football team. So it's been pretty wild in the NFL. We'll see what happens. It's continuing.
I heard you guys picked up Randy Gregory.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's another.
He just signed with the Cowboys, and then he's like, nah, let's go to Mile High in Denver.
He changed his mind.
You know what I like, too, that Russell Wilson's in Denver is he actually throws a deep ball, right? So now in Denver, with that altitude, that deep ball's going to travel even more.
Yeah, like I said, that plays into the wide receivers. They're actually going to have a chance. Judy, Tim Patrick, Sutton, and then, like I said, I can't pronounce the guy's last name, but the tight end's name was Albert O. I'll have to look up how to pronounce it. But Albert O, that's what I know him as. He's pretty good. He was our tight end last year, and he was pretty productive. So I don't think we lost a lot when we lost Noah Fant. We did draft him in the first round, though, so that kind of sucks. But, you get what you can. We lost him. We didn't lose, like I said. As long as we didn't lose any of our offense, we were good, and we'll see what we can do. What we have left of our draft picks this year, but we shored up the defensive line. We got this guy Jones from the Niners, a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
So hopefully he'll be the run stopper because we lost our other defensive tackle in the trade to Seattle for Russell Wilson. So, I'm liking our chances.
Yeah.
I like our chances better this year than last year.
Yeah, especially, for sure. That's the thing with the league. I mean, any sport, you got to always improve year by year.
Yeah.
Especially because that's the goal is the championship,
And everybody else is trying to get better.
Chasing it, yeah.
Obviously, the teams in the division are trying to get better. The NFC or the AFC East, how do you think they're going to do? The Patriots. Lost J.C. Jackson. That's a big one.
J.C. Jackson. I heard there's a rumor we're trying to get Deshaun Watson.
What?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta find some receivers, kind of build our chemistry of the old dynasty. It's definitely we don't have a lot of players and coaches left from winning those Super Bowls, so definitely got a lot of improvement to do for sure. But I like Mac Jones. I like the potential in him. He had a good rookie season.
Buffalo's probably still the team to beat, though, right?
Yeah. Josh Allen and Diggs and all them boys.
I think they're probably going to try to go for like a good running back because like their running game isn't very good. They just like Josh Allen is their running game, which can get kind of dangerous.
I mean, they had the Chiefs in the playoffs, but Mahomes had to be the Grim Reaper in the final 13 seconds, get him in field goal range.
See, and that's what I mean, though. Like
these games were this year,
and that's what I mean, though. Like getting back to the AFC West about that, like the Chiefs should have lost that game to Buffalo,
and
then they got beat twice by Cincy, and nobody thinks Cincinnati was like the best team.
Yeah.
So like they're really good. They're still up there, but like the Chargers are really talented, and then like I said, the Broncos got a lot of good players. So I think that AFC West is up for grabs. I don't think it's like a lock for the Chiefs.
Because I mean they struggled early in the season too, the Chiefs. So
it depends like on what they do. I haven't been paying attention to what they've been doing with the agency, but they need to get a good defense. I think they're going to lose Tyrann Mathieu. Damn, I can't think of the guy's name that they picked up, but yeah, they're not going to have Tyrann Mathieu this year, so that's a big loss. He was a good leader.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see what else happens. Aaron Rodgers, you were saying that
Rodgers got extended record contract.
It seemed to be expected though as soon as like Russell Wilson got traded to Denver because everyone was saying that he was going to go to Denver. Yeah. But that was the rumor. But as soon as Wilson went, I was like, all right, well, he's not really going to go anywhere else.
Yeah, we got to throw the clip in there where we mentioned that you were going to land either Rodgers or Wilson, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, like I said, everything was leaning towards Rodgers, but like if it was between either one of them, it's better than what we had. Like way better. Like we were right here, and those guys are like up here.
Definitely made the jump.
And then like. I like what we did on the defensive side of the ball too, and like again, not losing anything on the offensive side. We still got Javonte Williams, the running back, and then so I'm pretty excited about the Broncos. And then they franchise tagged Adams, so they're gonna have another go at it. Let's see what happens with the Packers.
To do something.
And then the Bucs, they have a lot of decisions to make down there.
Yeah, Tom Brady coming back for his 23rd season. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. He's just back. It's just the normal, I guess, at this point.
He still has a lot of gas in the tank, and
I don't know like why he retired though in the first place. Like if he was going to come back, it was like so short, like 40 days.
It was very shorter than the lockout.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. He came back, so they're probably like the favorites to win their division because. Well, I don't know. Deshaun Watson is supposed to go to the Panthers, so if that happens,
I heard he expects interest. So did Atlanta. Showed some interest.
Yeah, and then I think Carolina was talking about shopping McCaffrey.
Oh wow!
For the right price, so that's pretty wild because he's like the face of that franchise.
Yeah, he really is.
So maybe like if McCaffrey goes to
good in the pass game, all the fantasy lovers out there.
Would you trade McCaffrey for Watson?
Not Watson.
Well, he's not. He got dropped. All those charges got dropped, so he's pretty much good.
That's the thing.
I think he can still get suspended though, like from the NFL, like for conduct really detrimental or something.
I mean, he has potential to be a superstar in the league. You know, he was showing it before all this crazy stuff happened. But like, that's the thing is like, teams rather go for someone new that doesn't have any baggage, I guess you can say. But it's like, teams rather go for someone new instead of dealing with all that. So, it's hard to say if he'll get a chance. I mean, so much time has passed, but I guess we'll see, right?
He was talking to Cleveland too, but he's gonna go somewhere. That's like the bottom line.
Someone has to pick him up.
Yeah, somebody will, because everyone needs a starting quarterback. Obviously, like Denver, and everybody else who's trying to contend for a championship, they need that starting quarterback. So, there's been a lot of good stuff in the NFL. So it's gonna be a fun season.
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry got cut from the Browns.
So did Cooper's on the Browns now.
Oh yeah, Amari Cooper. Yeah, dang, for a 5th round pick, bro. They had to give him away. Dang. And they lost Randy Gregory. I don't know the NFC East.
Yeah, Hurts in Philly, and
I don't even know who would be the favorite. I don't even know who would be the favorite.
No, Dallas lost some good pieces.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And they're still talented. I don't know.
Maybe Philly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Definitely I guess the Giants.
Well, if he can stop turning the ball over, Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So
I heard they were shopping Barkley, too.
Oh wow. Well, he's always injured.
Yeah.
You know that from fantasy last year because you had him in fantasy, and he cost you for sure. Big time.
He had a couple good games, but yeah, overall it's just not consistent.
Well, you picked him in like the first round or second round.
Right away.
Crazy guy.
In years past, he's been good for me, popping off.
You picked him instead of Jonathan Taylor? Mistake of the year.
And I had Jonathan Taylor last year too.
So you should have known. Fantasy's gonna be fun this year.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun this year.
So, yeah. Other than the NFL, what else do we got for him, John?
And let's talk some NBA. Everyone's getting buckets popping off.
Buckets.
How about Karl Anthony Towns, 60 points, career high. Kyrie Irving, 60 points, career high.
Those are both franchise records, I think.
Yeah.
For Minnesota and for Brooklyn. Wow. So
that's LeBron, 56 points, another 50-point performance.
He had 56 against Golden State and 50 against Washington. But that's kind of sad though. Like he has to get 50 points for them to win.
I know, and there's still like 10 games under 500. LA.
It's just getting worse and worse for those. Worse and worse for them out there. Yeah, if he's not scoring 50, they're not winning, and that's kind of crazy. But I mean, at this point, like they're like all the experts and all the analysts have been saying like he's chasing the points record, so these 50-point games are
definitely helping his case.
Yeah, I think he's
almost gonna pass.
He's like less than 100. He's like less than 100 points, like 70 points or like 71 points away from passing Karl Malone. So that's gonna happen.
Whole time.
So probably the next 3 games.
He's not a scorer. He's a passer first.
Crazy. Is he the GOAT?
The GOAT. It's hard to say, but definitely of this new generation for sure.
Like, see, and that's like another argument too that we'll have to get into. Like, there's like the most accomplished athletes, like the most accomplished players, and like the most talented. Yeah, like Brady's more
topic.
Like Brady's more accomplished. You know what I mean? He has more Super Bowls and more appearances and all that. But like, as far as like actually throwing the football, like a lot of people would say that Aaron Rodgers is the best.
Yeah.
And like same thing like with LeBron, he's the first player to have 10,000 in each category still, or points, rebounds, and assists, and he has 30,000 points, over 30,000.
That's crazy.
So like he's probably the most
lifetime type of player.
Because like who's the one who has 11 championships? Will Chamberlain
or Russell
or Bill Russell? Yeah, see, like he has 11, so he has more than Jordan. So if it's just by championships,
like they don't consider that better.
So that's a whole topic for another day. But yeah, the NBA's been crazy.
See, I got Steph Curry, 47 points. Trae Young got back-to-back like 40-point games. First player in like Atlanta since like '92 to get those kind of points. Let's see, Jason Tatum.
Oh yeah, the Celtics, they've been going crazy.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because like these like Cat, John Morant, he has them second, and then like I was just about to say Cat, he got the 60 points and Minnesota 7th. Like who would have thought that? They're like beyond the play.
Cat got 17 boards with the 60 points too.
So yeah, at least they're coming in wins because like
this is just like a sign that everyone's getting red hot. Playoff time's coming, so everyone's just balling out.
Getting in a playoff mode.
Yeah, playoff mode, exactly. Everyone's hungry. I really like the hunger in everybody, you know what I mean? It's for the NBA, you could tell, like, the hunger's real.
Yeah, so, again, in the NBA, the MVP, the top 3 right now are Joel Embiid, Jokic and Giannis. And then, like, the sleepers, the bigs,
Centers are the favorites, for sure.
Yeah, and it's not, like, that's, like, Giannis wouldn't be, like, he's a big, but he's not, like, considered a center. Whatever, either way, but, like, John Morant's still there, too, like, in the voting. But, yeah, Joel's averaging, like, 30 points per game and, like, 11 rebounds and 4 assists. So, he's third in PER, and, yeah, his 30 points are first in the league. Yeah, and his 11 rebounds are 8th. Jokic is 26 points. That's 9th in the league. And 14 rebounds. That's 2nd.
Wow.
14 rebounds. And what is it right here? 8 assists a game. That's 7th for a big man. So everyone knows Jokic can pass. And then Giannis always puts up the numbers too. But like Tatum has been on a tear.
Yeah.
So the playoffs are going to be fun. We'll see what the seeding happens. Hopefully something happens with
playing tournaments.
Hopefully something happens with Brooklyn. I don't know, man. Kyrie, like 60 points, bro. Like when he's there, they're
like 40 in the first half. Like
40 points in the first half. That's crazy. So yeah, like if they're there, like if him and KD, and then like if Ben Simmons ever comes back, like the game in Philly's already behind him, so like he has to come back at some point.
Yeah.
Like, but like they were saying, the good thing is that he's not like going to contribute scoring wise. He doesn't have to. Like anything he gives you is just extra.
Yeah.
He's just there for defense, and like we saw, he can D up like on a lot of the other teams like number one scorers. So as much as everyone's balling out, I think in the postseason the defense is going to clamp down for sure. So we'll see what happens. My pick to go to the finals would be. Probably Golden State and
it's hard not to argue.
The Bucks.
Bucks. That'd be a good one.
That'd be a good game or a good
Probably
series.
Golden State would beat them.
Your Miami Heat though are number one. Let's see what happens. Hopefully they don't have to
Golden
play.
State in Miami.
Hopefully they don't have to play Brooklyn in the first round because that, like I said, that's going to be tough.
Oh yeah.
Anyone who has to play Brooklyn, like it's a mismatch. Yeah. Like it's not really like the AC. Like they are the AC, but all the crazy circumstances. Yeah. Like the circumstances have them there, but if they're all on the court, then they were number one when he got injured. They were the number one seed, I should say. Now they fell off really bad, but they have a lot of good talent on that team. So we'll see what happens. See what happens with that. But what else do we got for the people, John?
How about Greg Popovich, all-time NBA wins leader?
Yeah, that was good. That was great.
13 plus 100 wins.
Like
way shorter games too.
1,336 wins all time.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he's like been.
A lot of dubs.
He's been like coaching almost my entire life. The same team.
Spurs. It's pretty.
He's like the Kobe. He's like the Kobe.
Remarkable.
He's like the Kobe of coaching.
Yeah.
He's been with one team. He'll never leave for another team, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
San Antonio, they got a lot of championships out of him, and he's still there too, which is even crazy, even more crazy. So, man, they haven't been good for a while though. I wonder if they're gonna. I know they're not really attracting free agents. So they usually build from the draft, but I'm not really sure what they got going on down there. But hopefully they'll come back. He's a good coach, and as long as he's there, they should be doing something.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, I guess. But what do you think about the switching gears to combat now, to combat sports? If anyone didn't watch the Masvidal Covington fight, we did, and I was kind of scared that it happened the way it did. I knew he was gonna wrestle him. He was gonna wrestle him and just take him down and beat him up, and that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. Those two men, they were talking so much crap to each other.
It was kind of like underwhelming.
Yeah.
But like he did drop him.
Lived to the hype, but it was.
Masvidal dropped him.
Yeah.
So that was cool. That was like a highlight, I guess. But yeah, Covington's a real deal. He's a good wrestler, and I don't know what's next for him because like they already lost. They both fight at 170. They both lost to the champion twice already. So they're both in a weird spot. Covington has to just try to find anyone who can make a lot of pay-per-views. That's why he's calling out Jorge Masvidal's friend, Dustin Poirier. But he doesn't fight in that division, so I don't know. It's just a mess. Whatever he does next, he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So they'll find a fight for him, and then Masvidal, I don't know. He just has to work on his wrestling and just get back in there. Hopefully, they can put him in with like a striker, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Or maybe another wrestler to help him out, I don't know. He just signed a contract, so they're going to find a fight for him too, and it'll be a main event. So both of those guys are going to be in main events because people want to watch them. So but it was underwhelming. But on another note, Bryce Mitchell beat Edson Barbosa, took him down, beat him up. Yeah, and he was willing to donate half of his purse, $45,000, to the Children's Medical down there in Arkansas. So. But Dana White said he would cover it, so that was a pretty cool story that he did. And then Kevin Holland wanted his welterweight debut against Cowboy Oliveira. He TKO'd him. It was a pretty good fight. He's big because Kevin Holland used to be 185, and he's tall and like skinny, and now like at 170 he's like even more skinny. I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But he's like ginormous compared to the other guy, and it was a good fight. So we'll see what happens. He actually stopped like a gunman down in Texas. Like a gunman was like in a restaurant and I guess he just happened to be right there.
Oh, wow.
He like stopped him from shooting people. I don't know. It was crazy. You guys have to look up the story. Just type in like Kevin Holland, like subdues gunman or something like that, and it's a pretty crazy story. So shout out to Kevin Holland for being a superhero. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a good fighter. So yeah, that's it for the UFC. So hopefully the next card is a good one. I think it's in a few weeks, maybe like 3 weeks. So we'll let you guys know in a few episodes about that one. We'll give you a preview. But yeah, baseball's back.
MLB's back, people.
Thank God.
Yeah,
I knew
happy they reached an agreement. And
I knew they were going to figure it out.
What they wanted, yeah. Eventually, I mean, everyone wants their money at the end of the day. You know,
there was too much money to be made if they didn't play. Everyone was going to lose money, and they didn't want that. So it was just a matter of time. But it shouldn't even have came to that, in my opinion. I don't know all the details, like about, like the numbers and everything. But I know the players they're going to get paid for a full schedule for 162 games, and that was something that they wanted. And I think the playoffs expanded, so that's what the owners wanted. They wanted a bigger playoff field, so I think like 12 teams now, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, there's been a lot of trades right now too, and
there has been
in baseball. So yeah, it's been crazy. Fernando Tatis Jr., the really good player out in San Diego for the Padres, he fractured his wrist, so he's going to miss the first 3 months of the season.
And then that one player from the Cubs, Javier, right? Didn't he get traded?
Oh yeah, he's been traded. I think he plays for the Mets now. Yeah, Baez. Yeah. The old player for the Cubs too, Rizzo. He signed with the Yankees. I think it was like a 2-year deal, so that's a pretty good one. And then the Yankees and the Twins made a big trade. So that was, I think they traded Urshela and Gary Sanchez for Josh Donaldson. He's the left-handed hitter. He's a pretty good player, bro. Josh Donaldson, he's a good player. So I think the Yankees won that trade. And then, there's still a lot of free agents out there. So we'll once more goes down, we'll see what happens. There's a big trade with the Braves. So I'm glad baseball's back. I'm glad things got flowing again. Everything's right in the world again. Baseball's back. So that's all the topics we got for you guys today. It was a lot, and it's going to continue to be a lot. We got March Madness coming up.
March Madness, you guys.
We'll share our brackets with you guys. We'll share who we got as our picks. I think there's a few games still tonight that they have to decide to actually fill out the bracket to see who's actually going to play.
So stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah,
we appreciate you guys watching, viewing, subscribing. So we want you guys to put some comments, your favorite teams, favorite sports moments, disappointing sports moments.
We'll do some top 5 lists, like whatever we're talking about.
You guys could give us topics to talk about.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments down below, and
we got some upgrades coming along too in the works.
Yeah, we'll just keep you guys with that. Keep you guys coming with that content, and I'm excited for the next episode. There's going to be a lot more happening, so I'm excited about it.
All right, you guys. Peace out. We'll see you guys later.
Have a good week, guys. We'll see ya.
Keep being positive out there.
See ya.